Hey everyone, so I know it's been a minute since I've been on here, not on the subscription side, but on this side of things, but the weather here has been horrendous. It's either been torrential rain, it's been sleet, it's been freezing, it's been windy. We've just had horrible filming conditions. I tried a couple of times and I could not make it work because the audio was so bad with between the wind and the rain and everything else. Anyway, I wanted to, we got some body language, watch. Did you just see how Whiskey backed up on Trixie and Trixie's ears went down? That was Whiskey moving Trixie. So he backed up against her because he wanted my attention there and he was pushing her off. But I actually need to get to Trixie because I wanted to show you all something on her, which is today's topic. Actually, you can see here that Trixie has a boo-boo. She kind of bumped her head, I think, on the hay feeder. She's okay. Another thing I see when I look at Trixie is she's got these runny eyes, but Trixie is an Appaloosa. She is a curly-coated Appaloosa. Hi, pretty girl. Curly-coated Appaloosas, Appaloosas in particular are known to have runny eyes, and they're actually, a lot of them are known to get something called moon blindness. So you can look that up separately. This is not going to be about moon blindness, but Trixie is okay. What I do want to focus on today for the topic of the video is someone asked me how to tell if your horse is too warm under their blanket. I thought that was a great question. We've had really, really cold temperatures. The other night it was with the wind chill factor. The feels like temperature was about 2 degrees. So Trixie, her family actually trims her. You can see here that this is her winter coat and this is her shaved part. And if I were to take this blanket off, her whole bottom half would be shaved as well, like down to the skin here. They do this because they ride her and some people simply clip their horses. So Trixie does stay blanketed most of the winter. So how do you determine whether or not they are too hot under this blanket? When I get under this blanket now, it's very warm, very toasty under there. I do not feel any wet on her. There's no sweat. She's not sweating. She's nice and warm. She's not overheated to the touch. These are all things that you want to check for. But in particular, if you can reach your hand that far down, you want to go back behind the withers. You want to feel for any sweat there, which I don't feel. There's no sweat. Also along the side of the rib cage, there's no sweat there. She's like, what are you doing, lady? And then I want to feel the chest. There's no sweat there. So, wait a minute. Let me check that one more time. Okay, no, that was, I thought maybe I felt a little bit of sweat. No, but I did not. Okay, so I'm just feeling all along under her blanket here, and I will even check underneath here. So basically, you want to feel all different sections of the blanket. Of the body underneath the blanket to make sure that you don't feel any wet. And I do not feel any overheated areas. She feels good. This blanket's actually a little short on her. You can see how it ends right here, and she still has, hi. Okay, I have someone chewing on my ear here. This is a Whiskey. Well, not really chewing on my ear, but you know what I mean. All right, so you can see how this blanket is a little bit short for her. So typically it would come back to here, but it's serving its purpose. But when you measure a horse for a blanket, you want to start here in the middle of the chest. And then what I typically do is I take a string or like a lead rope or something like that. I don't use a measuring tape because it never works the right way. But I will start it here, the end of it. I will typically ask someone to hold it right in the middle of the horse's chest. I will loop it, I'll pull it all the way down to back here, and then I will get my measurement. I'll stop it at the back, the very back of the horse, and then I take that rope or whatever I've used, and then I run that along a measuring tape, and then depending on how many inches it is, that's how you can determine, the size of your blanket. So anyway, I hope that helps for people out there. Trixie here is nice and comfortable. Hey. You see all this? It's all body language. He just pushed her out of the way again because Whiskey wants my attention. He does not want Trixie to have my attention. He is more dominant. See those ears? He is giving her warnings. He's telling her, back up, like, I want the attention right now. But you notice that she's not tremendously afraid of him or anything. She stepped back a couple of steps, and in horse language, that's perfectly fine. He asked her to move her feet. She moved her feet. So these two are okay now. He's not diving at her. He's not kicking her. He's not attacking her. He's just simply saying, you know what? Move your feet. And she did. She complied. So that's how they talk to each other. And it's perfectly acceptable within herd dynamics for this type of behavior to happen. Anyway, hope this helps you all. If it did, please consider commenting, and sharing. What are you doing, silly boy? Bookmarking, all those things really help us. And now that the weather hopefully is clearing up a little bit, I'll be able to get back on camera outside and actually have some viable material for you when it's not snowing, sleeting, freezing cold. I mean, I was out here the other day in torrential rain. It was horrific. All right, everybody's doing well. We've got Cutter here. We've got Shakespeare. We've got True. We've got Wyatt. There's Sugar. Everybody's doing really well. And for once, we have a nice sunny day. So take care out there, folks. Stay warm and take care of one another. All right.